Hello and welcome to our presentation, Participating in the Innovative Idea Lab, How to Make Your Voice Heard for Innovative Product Development. Hello, my name is Susan DiRenzo Ashby. I'm Coordinator, Library Systems at the University of Akron. I've worked with Innovative for close to 25 years, from Innopath through Millennium and now Sierra. In addition to starting my second year on the Innovative IdeaLab team, I also served as an IUG functional expert from 2013 to 2015. And by the way, I'm a little camera shy, so I posted a photo of my dog. This is Big Red Ashby, and yes, he's a super good boy. But I will move on and let you know that I'm going to start our presentation with a brief history and overview of IdeaLab. What is IdeaLab? IdeaLab is Innovative's interactive enhancement idea platform. It is operated in collaboration with the Innovative Users Group. It was developed to replace prior Innovative User Group and Polaris User Group enhancement request and ballot systems. It allows all Innovative users, from staff to directors, to have direct input into product development, and IUG membership is not required to participate. It provides a platform for Innovative users to submit, discuss, vote, and prioritize enhancement ideas. A brief history of IdeaLab. Before I give the brief history, I'd like to mention a few things about the time before IdeaLab. In the old-timey days, there was an annual ballot process that allowed IUG or PUG member libraries to vote for enhancement requests. Non-member libraries were not included in this process. Only one ballot was provided to each member library. So why IdeaLab? Here are some of the top reasons. The annual ballot process didn't align with the new Innovative quarterly development cycles. The ballot process was cumbersome for all involved, including Innovative staff, IUG functional experts, Innovative coordinators, and library staff. The process was not inclusive. As mentioned, only IUG and PUG member libraries had a vote, and it was often difficult to include or get library staff involved in the voting process. With only one vote per library, coordinators had to review input from staff, and depending on that input, often had to make the final decision which enhancements to vote for. The ballot process didn't allow for meaningful communication between users and Innovative staff about the context of individual enhancement requests. Because of these issues, Innovative and IUG joined forces to create IdeaLab. So here's the timeline. IdeaLab was launched in June 2017. In December 2017, the first successful challenge was completed. Reinstate Canceled Holds was placed on the Sierra roadmap and was made available in Sierra 4.2. In March 2018, the Always Open space was launched. In January 2019, Always Open was split into separate Sierra and Polaris spaces. In July 2020, quarterly timed challenges were introduced. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to my co-presenter, Brandon Walker.
Hi, I'm Brandon Walker, the Systems and Knowledge Bases Librarian at Cleveland State University's Michael Schwartz Library. I'm going to go into how ideas are submitted to the IdeaLab and move through from inception to implementation. But before that, let's talk about the people who help make the site work. The IUG side has a leadership team that coordinates volunteers and helps manage themed challenges. When I volunteered for 2019 to 2020, the IUG leadership team was very helpful at making sure I was comfortable serving as both a moderator and an expert reviewer. Innovative also has a team that participates in the IdeaLab. Most of them are product owners. They help review ideas and evaluate if and where ideas submitted fit into the products they are responsible for. In addition to the IUG leadership team and innovative product team, there are many volunteers who help make the process run smoothly. They serve as moderators and as expert reviewers, shepherding ideas along once they are submitted. Ideas submitted typically go through 5 phases: submission, crowd validation, expert review, prioritization or product review, and finally, selection for implementation. Ideas will typically fall into 2 categories, which are physically separated on the site. Always open ideas can be submitted at any time and on any topic. Challenge ideas are submitted in response to timed challenges, which are typically themed. The theme helps limit idea scope, but also encourages participation by focusing attention on particular goals or innovative products. Always open and challenge ideas do progress a little differently through the phases, and we will look at that in greater detail. The first phase is idea submission. Crafting a winning idea involves identifying a specific problem or process to fix or improve. Keep the scope narrow. More detail is better. Once you've identified what you'd like improved or fixed, propose a solution. Again, be specific and detailed. Lean into information that's quantifiable, like lost time or the number of staff or patrons impacted. If you find yourself thinking of something a bit too broad, it would probably be better to break it out into smaller, discrete idea submissions. Once you've worked out the details, it's time to submit your idea to the IdeaLab site. Lead with a good title. Keep the title descriptive but concise. In order for your idea to succeed, you need others to vote and comment, and a good title will inspire people to do just that. You will want to pair that title with an image. There are a number of stock images on the site, but if you can grab a snippet of an interface or example that illustrates part of the problem, that could really help get ideas on your idea. Once you start providing the description of your idea, lead with the concept. What would you like to see happen instead of what does happen? When filling in the idea value, make sure to focus on the problem or process your idea seeks to improve. Provide the context and, if there are any, potential pitfalls to show how the process or procedure works now. Once your idea is submitted, it moves on to crowd validation. Crowd validation requires others to put eyes on your idea, and you to put your eyes on the ideas of others. In order for ideas to advance, they need votes and comments. And to get votes and comments, the ideas have to be discovered. If you're interested in volunteering, this is where moderators get involved. 90% of active users vote, but only about 1/3 leave comments. But comments are really what help an idea sink or swim. Comments allow others to share how their library could benefit from the proposed improvement, and can highlight how ideas themselves could be improved. Moderators will use comments to provide feedback to help submitters refine their submissions and prompt for additional information or point out potential issues. Sometimes innovative product owners will also leave comments, so remember to read through the comments left on your own submissions. One way to get other eyes on your idea is to share it, and IdeaLab provides tools to do just that. But don't forget to browse ideas yourself as well. Just as your idea needs the input of others, others need your input as well. IdeaLab also has search filters available to help find ideas of interest amidst the submissions. When you've found an idea of interest, IdeaLab has a feature to highlight comparable ideas based on tags and idea categorization. Make sure to check here after submitting your idea. A similar one that needs a signal boost might become apparent. It's also a good way to identify potential duplicates. Once an idea has received enough votes and comments, it moves on to expert review. IdeaLab volunteers perform the expert review. 3 reviewers evaluate each idea that reaches this phase, rating and reviewing based on several parameters. Ideas submitted for timed challenges will advance to a prioritization phase, where ideas will be compared and ranked. This evaluation process takes place by way of pairwise voting. Any user of the site can participate in the voting. You are presented with pairs of ideas, and you simply select which idea you prefer or think is better. We encourage people to vote as much as possible to help ensure every idea gets matched up against every other idea. But really, participation at any level is helpful. This is how challenge winners get picked. For always open ideas, Phase 4 is a review by innovative product owners. Product review is a lot like expert review, but by innovative instead of IUG volunteers. The final step for any idea is selection. Not every great idea, or even every challenge winner, will be selected for implementation. These ideas are categorized as future possibilities. This is a recognition that an idea was popular and reviewed well, but just didn't have a place at this time. These future possibilities can lead to change, however. They can inspire new challenges and new product development. Ideas that are selected for implementation will be placed on a product roadmap, and once they're assigned to a known release, that release information will be appended to the idea in IdeaLab. Even when a challenge is over, IdeaLab soldiers on. New ideas and comments are always welcome, and product owners may come back for more information. If an idea is selected, you can check back in to see if new details, like product release number, have been added, and the always open area is, well, always open. Volunteers are critical to keeping the IdeaLab site moving smoothly and ensuring good ideas are submitted for consideration. The 2 volunteer roles are moderators and expert reviewers. Moderators work to help refine ideas and draw out participation from users by modeling good comment interaction. Expert reviewers serve as the final IUG input step before ideas go to either pairwise voting or product owner review. Moderators are expected to check in a few times a week to comment and review unviewed tickets. There is always a larger moderator pool so that most folks can get by with maybe a couple hours a week of participation, except during very popular challenges. Expert reviewers may have very little demand for their time when no challenge is taking place, but can be expected to have greater obligations during challenges.
How to get started and participate in IdeaLab. First, you'll need to register and become familiar with how it works. Links to register and access IdeaLab will be posted at the end of this presentation. Be sure to check out the IdeaLab FAQ on the IUG website for a refresher on how IdeaLab works and other helpful information. Once you have access, you can choose your level of participation, explore ideas, leave comments on ideas. Your comments can help refine or clarify the idea, provide support for the idea, and provide feedback on the need or benefit for implementing the idea. Vote for your favorite ideas. as they say, every vote counts. Prioritize ideas by participating in time challenges and pairwise voting opportunities. Submit an idea. Refer to this presentation for best practices for crafting a winning idea. Promote your idea. Ask your coworkers and library colleagues from other innovative libraries to support your idea. Send a message to other IdeaLab users from your IdeaLab inbox. Encourage your staff and or coworkers to participate in IdeaLab. Also, self-plug here, consider joining the IdeaLab team. Benefits of participating in IdeaLab. It's an opportunity to provide input to improve or add functionality to benefit your library's workflow and services. The impact of your participation is also a benefit to other innovative libraries worldwide. You will most likely increase your knowledge of Sierra or Polaris. For example, while visiting the Sierra Always Open space, I've often learned about a feature or a function I didn't know about, or in some cases forgot about. I learned how other libraries use different functions and how they adapt or work around current system limitations. The comment section is a great place to mine for these nuggets of information. You can and most likely will meet, connect, and communicate with other users from innovative libraries and innovative staff. Depending on your library, you may receive credit for participation, idea submissions, and possibly selection on either your annual or merit reviews. Benefits of being a member of the IDEA team. You get to share your expertise and knowledge. You will definitely increase your knowledge of Sierra or Polaris. It's an opportunity to provide service to the IUG and the library profession, and if appropriate for your library, you can include your service on your CV or resume, in your retention, tenure, and promotion applications, or also in your annual or merit review applications. The next two slides will show the impact of IdeaLab on both Sierra and Polaris. First up is Sierra. The graph on the left represents IdeaLab engagement, and the one on the right shows the number of ideas implemented. In 2020, 73 ideas were submitted. There were 525 comments, 1,265 votes, and 13 ideas were implemented. In 2021, 131 ideas were submitted. There were 674 comments, 2,360 votes, and 34 ideas were implemented. Next up is Polaris. In 2020, 60 ideas were submitted. There were 202 comments, 937 votes, and 7 ideas were implemented. In 2021, 53 ideas were submitted. There were 180 comments, 666 votes, and 13 ideas were implemented. You can view all the selected ideas for both Sierra and Polaris on the IdeaLab. The direct link to this list is listed at the end of this presentation.